YouTubers, and welcome to another Doctor Who Classic Series action figure review. Today I'm looking at the latest Classic Series release, which is the second Classic Series companion released for the line so far, which is the fourth Doctor companion, Leela, who first appeared in The Face of Evil and lasted until the Invasion of Time. The current costume that this figure is based on is from her first appearance, The Face of Evil, and she comes with a range of various accessories from that story as well. Now, before I begin the review, I'm just going to say one little thing. Obviously, this figure has been delayed quite a bit. It was meant to come out last month, and it hasn't obviously come out until September for all sorts of reasons, and I mean, it was originally on show and on sale at San Diego Comic-Con back in July. Yes, I know, obviously, I've said that the actual Doctor Who figure adventures that I do are coming down now because of everything going on. I'm just far too busy to produce them on a regular basis these days. But the reviews are still coming, and it's only classic stuff, so just to let you all know, I know most of you realise this, I only review the classic series toys. I don't review the new series stuff because I don't really like the new series. I don't even collect the new series stuff anymore. I don't have any Series 6 figures. And, you know, if a figure is coming out and I haven't reviewed it yet, please don't keep messaging me saying, when's the review up? Why haven't you reviewed it yet? You know, the review will be up when I actually have the toy. I can't do anything more than that. I can't, you know, tell the postman or the delivery people to hurry it up because the viewers want to see the review. So, you know, just bear in mind that the review will be up once the figure is actually in my possession to review it. Leela has quite a bit of articulation compared to other figures. She has ball-jointed shoulders, so her arms can now move out like this, and obviously they can do 360s and things. She has articulation at the bicep, which does a 360, at the elbow, and her hands do 360s at the wrist. She has 360 articulation at the waist. Her legs are also ball-jointed. This left leg, well, her right leg, pops off quite a bit when you move it. I took it out of the packaging and moved it around, and her leg popped off the ball joint, but it did push back on. But yeah, they do move forward a little bit. Articulation at the knees, and then 360s at the boots. And that is about it. She does have head articulation, but it's quite stiff, and when I did try to move it like 90 degrees to, you know, make it look like she was looking around a bit, some of the brown paint of her hair did rub across her chest, so I had to get some surgical spirit and wipe that off. I'll begin by looking at the detail of this figure now. First off, the likeness, I mean, is kind of like Louise Jameson. I wouldn't necessarily say it was a dead ringer for her compared to some of the other figures where you can see the likeness dead on. I mean, obviously you know it's meant to be Leela, but I mean, it really is the costume that helps with that. But I can kind of see that it's meant to be like Louise. My one was quite poor when it comes to quality control. That old chestnut again. As you can see, there is... Oh, might not be able to focus in so well. There is marks on the chin, around the neck. There is on the side of the face as well. It's all just lots of glue and things. And you can see that her hair is quite shiny at the top and across her head. That's all glue. And she has some on her chest as well. Basically, the face was completely covered in glue, which I can only surmise comes from where they've glued the hair onto the head, which is pretty poor. I tried to remove some of the glue, but with a bit of sandpaper, but that hasn't really helped. I'm going to attempt to either repaint or touch up the face as best as I can. I did a little bit over here, but my brushes have just gone knackered, so until I've got decent brushes to paint them again, she's going to have to stay like that. It doesn't look too bad on camera, but it's really just quite irritating for figure adventures if I want to use Leela, which I do at some point next year. She's going to have all these horrible marks on her face, which isn't particularly good. The costume is very good too. The actual torso piece here is actually a piece of rubber. Mine hasn't been stuck on too well, but it's not bad. It's okay. It's on the back, so, you know, I'm not really quite that worried as opposed to the face. Yeah, I mean, if it was the glue down here, I wouldn't have been as annoyed. This is all removable, so basically this entire section where her chest and the dress is, that is all removable. The reason being is because, thanks to some guy on eBay who leaked it, they are releasing another version of Leela in the Invasion of Time outfit. That's the lighter, sort of beigey colour costume that she wears in that story, and in Image of the Fendal, and in other stories. I think she may wear it in Underworld, but I can't remember. Some people have moaned about the seam down the back, which I can understand. I mean, mine's not too prominent, but, you know, that's just the way the figure's been made, but it's okay. And as you can see, she's got the tassels down there. Another bit of detailing is she's got here a piece of sort of armour on her shoulder. You can't really see it very well. I mean, the hair's quite stiff, so any attempts to sort of really move the head are hindered by that. But that's basically what's under there. She's obviously got the necklace thing here. And her loincloth has some nice details as well. The belt has a pouch for the Janus thorns, another pouch thing there. A pouch for her knife, which you can pull out and put in her hand. I'll show you that later. And obviously more around the back. And then her boots are a brown colour with like a light brown wash over the top to give them a weathered sort of suede-y look, which works really well. So that's the detailing on Leela. And I shall very quickly go through the accessories. So as I've said, she comes with the knife. She comes with the Janus thorn, which she can't hold that well. It just sort of balances in her hand more than anything. That's quite nice, just basic little bit of plastic thing. She also comes with her crossbow, which you can like hook over her shoulder and things, just if you want her to carry it. It doesn't really hook on particularly well, it just sort of balances. I'm not really putting these in any particular display, but there you are. That's just, she can hold it like that and whatever, and shoot people. And then she comes with the gun that she has in the Face of Evil as well, which is like I think is a Tesh gun. I can't really remember. Face of Evil isn't a story that I'm particularly fond of, but it's kind of, I think it's a gun that she gets from the Tesh. I can't remember. And of course she does also have that at the beginning of Robots of Death as well. When she walks out of the TARDIS, she takes it with her. So yes, she comes with quite a few accessories, probably the most accessories we've seen with a single figure. Generally single figures are $14.99. Leela was $16.99. Now, I'm not sure if that's just because, you know, things are getting more expensive, and of course the extra accessories probably bump the price up a little bit, and the same can be seen with the new City of Death set, because obviously that comes with quite a few accessories, and that's bumped the price up. So maybe this could be a new thing. Maybe figures are going to come with more accessories, but the price is going to be slightly higher. Who knows? Apart from the fact that mine had a shite face, and I was really annoyed because as soon as I took her out of the box when she arrived in the post this morning, and I sort of looked at her in her packaging, I could see that she had a mucky face, and I was like, oh dear, and I took it out, and, you know, it's very irritating that happens. I really do get quite annoyed with that, and it has basically told me, because I've just passed my driving test on Thursday, that basically I probably won't ever order online again because I've been bitten too many times by crap quality control that I can drive now, just going to go up to Forbidden Planet, it's not far, and just buy it in the shop and sit there and scouring through them all on the pegs to have a good look. So there we go. I mean, it's a nice figure, regardless of the quality control. Like I said, I will try and sort out the bad stuff, like on the chin. And I mean, you can sort of see the glue on the side of her face there and on the bottom of her neck. So I will probably end up having a go at trying to fix that. But all in all, it's a very nice figure, and very good to see another companion in the line. And of course, Leela was a very popular companion. She still is a very popular companion. And I think she was a good choice to release. So there she is. She goes along with Perry as being one of the first companions to be released in the line. Fraser Hines has confirmed that a figure of Jamie is being planned. I think he said something like the BBC just need to approve the sculpt themselves, and that's all sorted. Katie Manning also has said that 2 figures of her are planned, and she believes that they're meant to be out before Christmas. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but from what she says, the 2 figures are one from the 3 Doctors, and another one is in a costume she didn't even remember wearing. So, you know, we shall have to wait and see what those are. But it's good to hear that other classic companions are being planned, and, you know, will they all be single releases, or will they be like the other sets we've seen? The 2 packs, maybe it will be Joe and a gel guard. That rumour's been hanging around for quite a while. You never know. Maybe the Web of Fear Yeti that's been leaked onto the internet could be coming with Jamie. Very quick look at the new packaging. It's got something quite Daypol looking about it, which I quite like. Obviously, this is designed to look kind of like the time tunnel effect of the Tom Baker sequence, although it's got more sort of weird diamondy shapes to it, but obviously that's what it's reminiscent of. And a few sort of starry things up here. I'm not sure if that's meant to emulate the 80s sequence or not. Probably not. It's just there to look a bit snazzy. They've brought back the TV movie logo, which I'm very glad about, to see that, you know, the classic series is being branded with that one logo rather than using the Russell T Davies logo. I much prefer that one. And then on the back you have your picture of Leela, and then at the bottom you have different Doctors and their dates. They don't put all of them on there anymore like they used to. They now just put a selection. I suppose, you know, that will change depending on what era the figure's from. It, you know, has all this. The format of the back of the packaging is basically the same as it used to be, but it's now just in the new snazzier packaging. And the little bit, you know, that goes at the bottom like that is like that. It's just a bit of paper. I'm not so keen on this. This looks a bit bland to me, but no, it's quite nice. So thank you for watching this review. My next review will be the City of Death set, which features the 4th Doctor and Scaroth, Last of the Jaggeroth, is played by Julian Glover, and he has the alternate heads and the pistol, and he also comes with the Mona Lisa. So thank you for watching this review, and I shall see you next time.